Hi guys. This video is probably going to be quite boring to most of you because it's on a subject that most of you already know, but a couple of people who subscribe to me and have seen my videos have asked me this question, so I'm going to answer it. Plus, not only that, one of the people who has left comments on some of my videos has said that, in his opinion, he thinks I need to do more screencasts. Now, I agree with him to a certain extent, and the person is Reesh TV, R-E-E-S-H TV. But when he said this, I didn't have any software to do it, and I really wanted to buy ScreenFlow, but I wanted to wait until iShowU brought out their new version to see which one was the best one. Anyway, I went ahead and I bought both of them, and I'm going to use ScreenFlow. So, two things. This is my first time doing this, using ScreenFlow, and I didn't really know what to do the video on, but then the two people, CLJ7 and I think that's Louder Chris, LODERCHRIS, have asked me, both of them have asked me about how I put all my DVDs onto iTunes. And so I'm going to answer that question using ScreenFlow. So I killed two birds with one stone. That's why I said it might be quite boring, because obviously a lot of you already know how to do that. Now, first thing I'm going to say in this video about putting DVDs onto iTunes. You must make sure that you own the DVD, okay? It has to be your DVD. Obviously, if you want to go and do other illegal things, that's entirely up to you. But my advice is you must own the copy before you can put it on the iTunes. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to say. Now, the software that I use for this is a little piece of software called Handbrake. This is it over here. Now, you can download this free. Go to whatever search engine you use and type in Handbrake, and make sure that your system's going to be able to run it, which it should do. It's only a tiny little thing, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. I'm going to use my version of Pirates of Silicon Valley because I need to burn it on in any case, but I only got this the other week. So obviously I'm not going to go through the full process on here because it can take quite a while. It can take up to about 40 minutes depending on how long the video is for the DVD. But I'll get it started on here, and then you'll get the gist of how to do it. And I'll also show you how to put it alright, set drive region. Yeah, because I bought this from America. Okay, so anyway, once the movie starts, just quit it. Okay, you don't need that. Anyway, go straight over here, launch your application Handbrake. And when you launch this application, it will automatically pick up when you launch it first time, it'll automatically pick up this box. And what you got to do is you got to click on your DVD, and that's it, and then just click open. Now when you do that, up here where it says scanning, it'll scan the titles, and it does everything for you basically, okay? You don't really need to do anything, you just keep letting it scan. And then down the right hand side, all these have now become available. Now I normally put this onto iPod high resolution. Now if you know the exact settings that you want, you can manipulate all the settings in this box, okay? You can let it pass the DVD 2 times instead of at once. Tells you up here that the title that it's going to pick is the longest title, and it will do it in chapters for you as well, okay? Basically that's all you need to do. That's it, it's ready. So once you've picked your setting down the right hand side here, you click start, and then that's it. It will give you an estimated time down here as to where it's going to, how long it's going to take, and there you go. It says down here that it's going to take roughly about an hour and a half or something like that. So best thing to do is just to minimize that and just leave it and walk off, or do whatever you want to do. Now, as you can see here on the desktop, it's put down an MPEG 4 file. Now, when the movie is ready, what you need to do then is you go to iTunes and open iTunes. Okay. And all you need to do then is you need to just click and drag. Once it's ready, obviously this one isn't ready yet, just click and drag and drag it over to your movie section, and that will be it already on. Now the next thing you want to do, you may or may not want to do this, but I do, is to get the DVD cover. All you've got to do is go online, go to somewhere like Amazon.com or something like that that sells the DVDs, and there'll also be a JPEG on there of the image that you want for Pirates of Silicon Valley. So just let me minimize that. Go to images. There you go. So it brings up an image. All you need to do then is just drag that to your desktop, and then you have your image. So you go back over to iTunes that you opened up. Now bearing in mind you will have already dragged the movie across into here. The best thing to do then is, I'm just going to click on this one. Go to get info. So go to file and get info, and that will open up this dialog box. Go to artwork. Now in this section you will have nothing. All you need to do then is click on add, and in this case I've put the image on the desktop, and that's the image. That's the image, and all you need to do then is click open, and that will bring the image into your artwork, and there you will then have the image as well as the movie in iTunes. And then that's it. That's really all there is to it, and you can build up your collection of movies and keep them safe, and then that way if you know if a disc gets broke or anything like that at all, then it's gonna be safe. Nothing's going to happen to it. You'll be able to back it up. I always back this up onto externals, my external hard drives as well. So hopefully this video has been of use to some people out there, and like I said, this is my first time using ScreenFlow, so it's not going to be as smooth as some of the people out there can make these movies. You'll also see in the icon on your dock, if you just look there at handbrake, it's showing you a little bar at the bottom, and that'll show you when the movie's almost uploaded as well, so you can keep an eye on it that way as well. And that's it. So I hope everybody, no, you can't say hello. No, you can't. I hope everybody has benefited from this video a little bit, and sorry for those of you that has been slightly bored by it. Thanks for watching. Bye.